Hello everybody, welcome to Mann-rays Tech Vlogs and more. So today is a quick video showing my Fuji X-H2S against my dad's one sec. ZVE-10. Against my dad's ZVE-10. Right now I'm shooting on my Fuji, everything to automatic at 6.2K, 29 frames. So in this video I will be showing slow motion. That was quite fun. Slow motion in the bathroom, 140p at 1080p, 120 frames at 4K on my Fuji, 240 frames at 1080p on my Fuji. The Sony can only do 120 at 1080p. So all the slow motion shot on a Sony will be at 120, 1080. Understand? 240 for HD on my Fuji. And 120 for 4K. Alright, hope you enjoy. So there'll be some vlogging to do with stabilization. There'll be some to do with how it deals with automatic program stuff, and show how much crop there is on the Sony compared to the Fuji. So it would be for you to decide, is the price difference worth it? Is the stuff that you get with it worth it? This is how this looks, an automatic in my studio with a tiny bit of light in the background. Me just sitting here, as you can see, and I think it looks amazing. Alright, enjoy the slow motion stuff and enjoy the vlogging. Enjoy the conclusion. Peace. Keep watching.
Your colon, girl, is my world. I will never make a sound, never wanna touch the ground. If you let me stick around, I will never let you down. I love your colon, girl. The cabal, corrupt individuals full of hatred, baby blood drinking Satanists. Hollywood, in on the tactics. Fact is, everything you know is backwards. With a secret society silently lying, like a last breath they're dying. Underground in tunnels 30 miles deep, afraid to see the surface, hoping you're asleep. Are you a sheep in a mask, afraid to ask if you're allowed to pass? What'll happen if you allow this to last? First it was the virus, then the fake election. Media projecting, who are they protecting? The deep state, trying to suffocate as long as you suffer. Delay to resuscitate, humanity's hated, traded as fading slaves. Babies, these demons want you X-rated. Your blood is sacred, torture extracts your sentience. Demonic counterfeit malevolence. Our children snatched up, kidnapped at random, unkept underground in handcuffs. Disney movies showing you what they do to kids. Subliminals, hidden in plain sight by criminals. Monsters Inc. Watch it then stop and think. The children's moans, they symbolize adrenochrome. The sheep in a COVID comatose never question the reality they know the most. Mask agenda, media pretender. They push this prejudice, return to sender. The sheep in a COVID comatose never question the reality they know the most. Mask agenda, media pretender. They push the prejudice, return to sender. 99.9% survival rate, ignore the evidence, shut the city down. The sheep falling further under hypnosis. Hospitals being paid for COVID diagnosis. Situation hopeless, check the referendum. Freedom was intended, why are we pretending? COVID tests yield 80% false positives. Only asleep could we fall for it. What was the deeper purpose? Why did they want to keep everybody out of churches? Forced to Amazon to make a purchase. Small businesses considered worthless on purpose, designed to make you nervous. Some of us were dumb enough to hum along scattering. Better keep the sheep from gathering. Make them wear a muzzle, enforce a social distance. Used to supervision, try to hide the prison. This is what they had envisioned, a world in a lockdown. Hardly any people risen, seeking entertainment. Too many people listen to fake news articles, inhaling chemtrail particles. The sheep in a COVID comatose reject the dose, getting injected will infect the host. Never question the reality they know the most. Into a ghost after trying to cure the common cold. Mask agenda, media pretender. They push this prejudice, return to sender. Block the media, stop flocking like sheep, they're mocking you. But so far away from stopping you. The power is within us, we can make this better. Forget divide and conquer, weather the storm together. Go within your mind to find the truth, they hide the proof. Nothing can exist outside of you. Satanists, Hollywood, in on the tactics. Fact is, everything you know is backwards. With a secret society silently lying, like a last breath they're dying. Underground in tunnels 30 miles deep, afraid to see the surface, hoping you're asleep. Are you a sheep in a mask, afraid to ask if you're allowed to pass? What'll happen if you allow this to last? First it was the virus, then the fake election. Media projecting, who are they protecting? The deep state, trying to suffocate as long as you suffer. Delay to resuscitate, humanity's hated, traded as fading slaves. Babies, these demons want you X-rated. Your blood is sacred, torture extracts your sentience. Demonic counterfeit malevolence. Our children snatched up, kidnapped at random, unkept underground in handcuffs. Disney movies showing you what they do to kids. Subliminals, hidden in plain sight by criminals. Monsters Inc. Watch it then stop and think. The children's moans, they symbolize a...
Hello people, so I decided to start in the front room. This is the Sony I'm shaking right now, and this is the Fuji. The Fuji is on auto everything, auto ISO, auto white balance, auto shutter, and so is the Sony. It's at f.2 for the aperture and 1.3 for the shutter, 1.30, and ISO 1000 right now. So as you can see, there's a giant crop on the Sony, giant crop, because the lenses are exactly the same. Both of them are at 18 right now. Both are 18. As you can see, one you can see more of my front room, and one you can see less. So that's what this looks like. I'm on f-log 2 on the Fuji at 29.97 frames a second at 6.2K. I'm at 30p at 4K on the Sony at 100 megs. So the best quality you can give. So now I'm gonna walk around my house and see the differences. As you can see, the Sony is very cropped, like disgustingly cropped, people. So you can barely see the same amount, even though we're using the same lenses. See a full front room to not a full front room. And it's not to do with the resolution, it's to do with how much one crops compared to another. How stable is this, people? This is a stabilization test, an auto test to see how one compared to another deals with different lighting situations. Me panning to the left and the right. What one looks nicer. So this is the bathroom that I painted recently. If you look on my channel, there's the bath that I'm gonna have soon. So right now it's really dark. What one deals with it better? What one's put the ISO up? So Sony's on 4000 ISO right now, and my Fuji's at 100,000 or 140s. So quite high to get the brightness right for it. This is the kitchen. It is nice. So one's at the Sony's at 500 ISO right now, and the Fuji's at 2000 ISO right now. What one looks nicer, people? The Sony's on standard because of that's the only settings we have. Here's this horrible oily stuff. Here's the pan my wife used to help me make some eggs, some sausages for my food. Let's go outside. If I can. One sec. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. One sec. I'll come back to you shortly, people. Because I cannot open the door with one hand. Hello, people. Transition, I guess. We're back. Alright, now we're outside in the beautiful rain. Let's go around this corner. Hopefully there's not a fox or a cat waiting for me. That normally is in my area. So that's what this looks like. So this is without a tripod or a gimbal, people. It's just me walking. How stable is it? There's a lot of shaking going on. Is it quite stable? How does everyone look? 6.2K and one at 4K. Both the same amount of frames. One a lot more cropped than the other. How's the audio? So let's run. How's the stability? What looks better? Both of the lenses have stability, I think. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't think the Sigma's got stability inside the lens, and I've not turned any stabilization on the Fuji. It's got something stabilization boost. I'm not sure how good it is. So, how is any warping? Any stretching? What do you think, people? How does this look? How is it with adjusting to different lights? Alright, that's my quick test. Let's head back to the studio. That's how that looks. How are the colours? So here's the studio. Back to here again. Can you see the difference in crop, people? Such a massive crop on the Sony. It's crazy. Alright, let's conclude this video. Peace. What is that? 35? Huh. Hello people. Back in my studio. No more slow motion or me walking around my house or outside on the balcony. This is in auto again. In intelligent mode. So hopefully you can see me, and it's showing me the zebras everywhere. And no matter what I do, it will not get better. Last time this happened, it still came out okay. So this is a Sony. I will show you the Fuji that I've been comparing to. Here is my X-H2S right here. This is the camera, as you can see. There you go. There's the dials on the top. That's what it looks like, people. ISO buttons on and off, all the different things to put it in. So that's that. That's one. So because I don't have a other camera to show both of them at the same time, I thought for the last part it'd just be me showing each of the cameras using their cameras. My Fuji ran out of space, so right now I'm transferring all the data from it. So how does this look like, people, on auto? So how's this look? Let me zoom in a bit. Go to long. So just zooming out. Ah, oh my Lord of mercy. This tripod that my dad gave is not the best. It's really flimsy, and a couple of times I thought the camera was gonna fall off. So let's do some hand vlogging inside my room. So here's my Fuji with a nice lens right there, as you can see. Wow, look at the autofocus, pretty good on Sony. Look at that. Cool. Back to me. It's telling me there's zebras everywhere right now, but I don't know why. Not sure what's going on to cause these zebras. So how is it just doing random things? Let me sit down here. There's not much light where I am right now, so I'm gonna try to do the same with the Fuji in a minute. Not much light right here. Okay, how does this look? How is the auto correction on this guy? This is pretty good. Welcome to Mann-rays Tech Vlogs and more. This is the Sony ZVE-10 something versus, wow, this right here. It's on the back, I think. It's on the body, so I should be able to do it. But it's not on the body of this one, I don't think. If it is, I can't see it. This one, this Fuji, the one I'm calling this one, is the X-H2S. Ah, look at that. Maybe, let me see. Ah, the ZVE-10. I should be able to do that. ZVE-10 on auto in my studio. Alright, let's go to the Fuji so you can see this camera that I'm using right now. Hello people, this will be the second video second video of the outros. Right now I'm using my Fuji to record this. F-Log, everything to automatic. Eye tracker is on, so hopefully it's tracking me. I tried to set up the exactly same framing as the last one, but different tripods, so not exactly same position, but I tried to align it as much as I could to see. The other one was a bit like this, I think, because I wanted the lights to be in the same place, so everything looked as much as the same as possible, so they both had the same, what's the word, advantages for autofocus and everything else. This is at 6.2K, by the way, at 30 frames. The Sony that you just watched me on was at 30 frames, 4K. So that's what this looks like. And see, look, this tripod is not falling down like the last one. Here is the Sony. Let's see if we can do subject detect. See, it can't. Right, but watch this. Put my eye next to it. Still nothing. Okay, let me just do the camera by itself. There you go. Not so bad. So here's the little Sony. And there it is. Believe in you. Come on. No? You don't want to do that. There you go. There's little stuff on here. Let me zoom in. Maybe then it will be forced to focus. Do it. You can do it. Ah, I got you. I got you. So, as you can see, it says ZVE-10 right there. There's not much on this, to be honest. Close it is to me though. So look, eye detection. Hasn't got, see, the subject detection on this Fuji is not so great, because the subject detection are animals and automotives. So I'm like, great, thanks. I just wanted to see this camera, but I could set this to manual focus. Let me see how easy that is. What's that? Off. Now, see what happens. So there's area. Ah, there you go. Yeah, that's pretty. So here's the Sony. Stop breathing. You can do it. But keep it here. That's what the Sony looks like. Here's the Sigma lens on the Sony. Here's the back of the Sony. Alright, cool. I got my Fuji to do its job. It's looking as pretty as it was when I was with the other one. Me. Camera. Come on. So it really just wants to do my eye right now. I do the Fuji. If I do the Sony like this, what happens? Pretty. Alright, let's do what I did with the other one and sit down over there. See how it is with dealing with different lighting situations on auto, not with me walking around, but just in my studio, sitting down. So, this is what this looks like. As I did earlier, kind of with the Sony. Sit down here. Let me zoom out so you don't have to see my ugly face so crisp. There you go. This is without any light set up. Just me sitting here. So this is F-Log 2, 6.2K at 29.97 frames. Alright, so Mann-rays tech vloggers and more people. Hope you enjoyed my video. This is not meant to be a technical video. So if you're complaining, where are all the details about this and what this is in? This is on auto. All the other stuff was in auto. Nothing's been in manual for this whole video, okay? Everything's been in automatic. So different shutters, different ISOs, everything different, okay? Both the cameras have the same focal lengths for the lenses. Right now I'm using a microphone. So the ones in the studio have both been with a rod mic connected to the cameras. They've both been in the same area as close as possible to do with where they've been shot and everything else. Okay, only place where I manually set the settings was when I did the slow motions in here and in the bathroom. Alright, Mann-rays tech vlogs and more. Share, like and subscribe. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.